Sagittarius. What's good with y'all? Let's get this energy flowing. We're going to do a career reading, Sagittarius, and 3-card draw. Nothing too extensive right at this moment. And while doing so, I just want to hope that all of y'all are having a great day. Hold up, I may cuss, but I don't curse. You heard? Don't let that fly over your head. I really, truly think I'm going to make that a slogan right now. But, yeah. Hope y'all are in good spirits. 3-card draw. The career situation at hand. Followed by how you perceive it. Followed by a factor to consider. Let's get right into it. Slice and dice this Dirac. Boom. Now, this is the career situation at hand for the Sagittarius. Okay, you got something is going on in the workplace, Sagittarius, that has you bored as fuck. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a bean, and it's come to the point where your wallet is a little reckless at this point. I think it feels like one of those things where it's like, well, if I'm not having fun at the work that I'm doing, when I get my check, I'm gonna have some fun, damn it. It feels like one of those. It actually looks like one of those too, because when you think about it, Venus is in your sign right now, Sagittarius, so there can be some reckless spending because of that, or maybe spending just extensively in excess. And at the same time, yeah, what it is you're substituting your normal demeanor, most of the times normal demeanor. I don't know what your ascendant is, but your soul demeanor as being lively, having fun and stuff like that. And it's like, when you're in a situation like this, at this work type situation, it's like, really? This is all to this shit? Like, this shit is whack, B. Like, you couldn't, like, your soul, you feel like you're, and it's not an ego death. The ego death is like when you purposely silence your ego so you can hear yourself. This is something that's just draining your soul. Like, man, this shit again. This is what life is. This can't be life. Is is the situation at hand with your career. This can't be life. And you're impatient about it. This is a situation that's going to have the Sagittarius soul impatient because it's not in your element. You're in the earth element of kind of like saying work to get money because you can, and you it's like, yeah, you can do anything. You can do everything. But it's like this whole box thing that's going on. You're ready to bust out of that bitch. Like, listen, man, I got different plans. Like, y'all should wait till you see me go. And the mismanagement of funds is one of the reasons of why this hasn't been going your way. But again, it's an offset of the situation that's at hand, So I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. That's going to be something for you to come to terms with. That's just the situation at hand. Now, this is how you view it, how you perceive it to be. The sun is in reverse. When I see the sun, it's automatically a good card regardless. So I think that's where your mentality is. Like, this shit is going to work for you in some type of way regardless. But it is in a continuation of the type of lack of enthusiasm that you have based upon this situation. It's just giving more confirmation of what we've just said. Now, what I do see is, yeah, this is a firm continuation. This is a sun card anyway, but like I said, your soul is being drained, being in this predicament. And you've already developed the mindset of, I know I can do better, or, even if it's something else, I can do something that at least will give me my soul back instead of these pentacles. Like, it ain't all cracked what it's cracked up to be. If it was, I think you'd honor the money more. But you're just like, man, fuck that. I'm going on a shopping spree. Fuck y'all. I'm taking this trip. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I'll be late Monday morning because this going to be a 3-day trip somehow. And you're viewing it as like, you can be lucky most of the time. Sagittarius is the most luckiest sign in the zodiac. So it's like you're riding on those laurels. And but you do acknowledge that it's going to have to come to an end is what I'm seeing. And I'm not sure what exactly that is, whether it's your career, like it's going to be a career change, or if it's your behavior that's going to have to come to an end. But something is coming to an end. It's a 1 and a 9. 9 is completion. The 1 is going to be representing you. And that means that something is going to be starting over. You may even look at yourself like you're going to lose your job because your behavior is just out the snacks. And no corporate entity is going to put up with that for so long. You know what I'm saying? Or you might just do the graceful thing and bow out, or connect yourself with something new before you leave, and then you're going to put your 2-week notice in. You know what I mean? But should you do so, I think you've already come to the decision, is what I'm seeing. Whichever way that goes. And so now your sights are set on what faction or institution or organization is going to allow you the type of freedom to do the things that you want to do. So let's see the factor that you should consider regarding this situation. It's a 3 of Wands in reverse, first of all. Yeah, something new is on the horizon. So I tell you like this, whether it's forced, again, continuation, whether it's forced because your manager or your boss ain't putting up with that shit no more, or it's on your own reconnaissance, something new should be considered, like right now. And for some of y'all might have to move back in with mommy and daddy. I'm just keeping it a beam with you. Grandparents, something. And that might be the best thing for you. It might bring you more joy, more happiness. It give you the opportunity to take the money that you do have and say, well, at least I'm not pressed to, even if you got to chip in for the bills, at least you're not pressed to foot the whole bill of this everyday struggle that's been going on over here in Earth World. You're like, fuck it, I go kick it with moms for a little while and stack my bread up, have some fun, go back to the old hood, see some old people. You know, there may be some type of communicating that you can do there to help you plan better, but it's definitely a plan going to be made wherever you go and when you get to where you're going, because you're working on yourself. It's an adventure. This is not something that is to be frowned upon, Sagittarius, especially when we're talking about your soul. Those who study your soul, we know your soul. You know what I mean? So it's always an adventure for you regardless. So something new doesn't mean that, that person can't hold down a job, or that person doesn't know what they want to do with their career. Things change, and Sagittarius is a mutable sign. You know what I'm saying? And the ability to have the love planet in that sign right now, climaxing at that, it's like 20-something degrees. It's really heightened. So it's probably best to take that trip now, pretty much. And it'll prepare once you land and you get the planning. See, it's interesting because Venus is going to go into Capricorn after that. So you can get the planning and coming up with a method of strategy that'll actually be able to take the money and plant it into something that will grow in the long term, you know? So I would say, get yourself around a community of people who fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying? That you can kick it with, that you'll be happy around, and it'll give you some foresight. So that's the factor to consider regarding your career. I'm out.